Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany and welcome to another Inconsistently Lit video. Today I have a really exciting thing to show you. It's this. This is my Odens Eye Large Mystery Box. I ordered this April 4th. It took some time to get to me. I actually went ahead and had to open it just to make sure that everything was okay. Most of it was just fine, but there was a casualty in there, but that's okay. I'll show you in a minute. Odens Eye is a Swedish indie makeup brand. They do all of their creativity and stuff, design, everything in Sweden, and their manufacturer is in Hong Kong, and they ship out of there. So it did take a few weeks to get to me, but I'm really excited to have this and share it with you. I have seen quite a few variations smattered about, and I feel like mine is pretty unique, and I'm excited about the things that I got. Mostly, you'll see why here in just a minute. So let me move my tea out of the way. I've got a mug here. This is the David's Tea Blood Orange Earl Grey. It's so good, but it's too hot right now, so I don't want to burn my mouth up just yet. So let me set the box down here so that I can pull the products out to show you. And the first product is this really pretty. This is the Alva Water Cream Lipstick. It's gorgeous packaging here. It's kind of like this pinky orange ombre. And I got the shade 4104 Water Lily. And it comes in a container like this. It's just stunning packaging. Look at that packaging. It's beautiful. And this is what it looks like. And it's got a sweet kind of fragrance, but it's not overly sweet. It's like hard candy sweet. Not hard candy makeup, but like, you know, sort of Jolly Rancher, but not quite. And again, if you hear lawn equipment in the back, it's spring, can't help it. I'm literally ground level, so thanks for bearing with me. So this is kind of an orangey color, and this packaging is so pretty. Clicks shut, it's nice, sturdy. It's not exactly the color that I would have chosen for myself, but it is a pretty shade, and I'm gonna give it a try. I think it's slightly warmer and more orange than the Buxom one that I'm currently trying to pan. And I'm excited to try this formula. I'm excited to try and see the feel, the longevity. It'll be interesting. The next one is, clearly I've already opened it. This is the Alva Kiss of a Fairy lipstick. And this one, it's just the box here. It's more of a solid peach colored box. And this one is in the shade, it's the velvet lipstick called Light Peach. And I already opened it up. But here's what it looks like. This is the tube. It just looks like your standard bullet lipstick in a really nice, it's got this rose gold, tan colored packaging. And then this is what it looks like. This one actually is part of the reason that I had to check it, because when I opened this up, the product itself went flying. And so I had to just kind of smush it back down in there. And this is what it looks like, this really beautiful embossing on the packaging itself. It's just really, the details are beautiful. Now the color itself is a very warm peachy orange nude, and it's not one that I typically like to wear. I prefer mine to be a little more on the dusty rose mauve side than the peach, but again, it looks like a really pretty formula, so I can at least try the formula and see if it's something that I would like to invest in. And with the price of the box, I feel like the value is there. Like, I almost didn't pay for those, so not too bothered. I'm going to get to that in just a moment. So next up, I have this Salomon palette. Oops, I think it's upside down. There we go. And it is just gorgeous. Here, this is just the sleeve. And the packaging has the same thing. And it's a really interesting texture. It's not a smooth texture. You can see that really beautiful holographic detail there, but it's not a smooth texture. It's not quite sandpaper, and it's definitely not the like the velvet type that Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes has. It's just it's a texture that I'm not really quite sure how to describe. But the palette itself is beautiful. It's got a round mirror on the inside there, and then it came protected with a little bit of a plastic here. And here are the shades. It's also a very peachy, warm palette. And this shade down here is a little bit dry and crumbly. It does not swatch well. I think I'm gonna have to put some oil in it to kind of help soften it up. But it looks blue there, but it's actually a really pretty red with that blue shift. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous color. I've already swatched this purple here because it interested me. And this mauve shade down here is one that is right up my alley, as well as some of these other shades. It's a little bit warmer than something that I would choose for myself, but it's a really pretty palette and I'm glad to have it. I'm really excited to try this. Next up is the Alva 2. Is the Alva 2? Yes. This is the Alva 2 Highlighting Face Palette. And this has the blue packaging, baby blue packaging, again with that stunning holographic detail. It came in a protective sleeve. And this also has the names on the back here. And this also has that really interesting textured packaging. It's just beautiful. It's not irritating on the fingertips. It's got a nice grip to it without being sticky. I know, I'm fabulous with words, I understand, but that's the best way I can describe it to you. This is a facial highlighting palette, and I'm really excited because I never bought any of the Anastasia Beverly Hills facial highlighting palettes, even though I wanted them. But this one, well, let me just show you. It also has another round mirror in it, but it has these gorgeous shades in it. Oh, it's got the plastic. Let me move the plastic so it's not so shiny. Okay, it has these beautiful colors. This is a really pretty blue, but that's not overpowering. This one is a beautiful lavender, and I already had to get my grubby fingers in there and I swatched off that beautiful silver butterfly, but it was just a spray on silver butterfly. Beautiful lavender, a gorgeous peachy gold, and then this is a really interesting, more of a chunkier formula, but it's really pretty. It's got some green and some blue and some peach in it, and it's just a really nice, let me see if I can try to get that to show up there. Yeah, it's just got that really pretty iridescence to it that I'm kind of excited to put on my face. All right, and lastly, I have one more thing in the box, and that is the Alva eyeshadow palette. And here, this one has a more of a pinky purple with that really pretty like pink embossing on it and that beautiful detail. Again, this is a sleeve. It looks exactly the same as the packaging, and it has that really pretty texture, grippy kind of texture to it. It's nice without being annoying. Okay, so let's show you the inside again. Oh, here's the back. It's got the shade names on the back in that really pretty metallic purple, purpley pink with the little fairy. And on the inside, it has another mirror. And this is the shades on the inside. And these are really gorgeous, gorgeous colors. You can probably already see that I've, again, got my fingerprints in there because I couldn't wait to swatch. And this one is more of a neutral palette that is my perfect neutral palette. It's very much those purples and mauves, and even though I don't love yellow, I love to wear yellow eyeshadow. So these two are just stunning shades that I cannot wait to try out. It's got a great variety of textures between the shimmers and the more glittery ones. I almost said glitterly. And the more glittery shades. The mattes are just really pretty. The pan sizes are nice. Now between the Alva and the Salomon, the pan sizes are very different. Okay, as you can see here, the pan sizes are very different. And this one is a 16, this one is a 12, and they're both very different color stories, but I think they pair nicely. Oh wait, yeah. So I'm really excited to try these and put them on. We're gonna do that here in just a minute. So yeah, this is the box that I got. I got 2 eyeshadow palettes, 2 of the large eyeshadow palettes, the facial highlighter that I wanted, and 2 lipstick, all for 50, they retailed for around $55, 56, I can't remember what the exchange rate was. It was 55 euros, and then I used a code to save some money, and I ended up paying just a little over $50 and got free shipping on the box. It was a complete mystery for the large box, and mine looked a little bit different than quite a few of the ones I've seen. Overall, I'm happy with the products that I received. I'm excited to try them, and now it's time to see how they wear. So I'm not sure which one I was gonna pull, so let's do heads on Alva and tails on Salomon. And computer, heads or tails?
You got heads.
All right, so we're going to be wearing Alva today, and let's go ahead and let's get prepped. All right, I have my eyeshadow primer on, and I think since I am going to be wearing this lip gloss, let's go ahead and put this on first to kind of see what it's like. It's definitely more of a warm, and I appreciate that it has a little sticker swatch on the bottom. So let's see what it looks like on. I don't have any lip liner on. Ooh, okay. It's very pigmented. It doesn't feel very watery, and it doesn't feel too sticky, but like I can see the edge of my lips here don't want to line very well. So I guess let's take this on a journey while I do my eyes. I don't dislike it, but it's not my favorite. It's comfortable. It doesn't have any like plumping or any sort of like stinging effect. It just feels like a regular lip gloss. And yeah, it's all right. Again, not the color that I would choose, but let's go ahead and see how it wears while I do my eyes. So since this is a warmer lip gloss, and I mean, it's kind of like the swatch, but not really. I don't know. So let's see how it wears while I do my eyes. And since this is a warmer lip, let's do a little bit of a warmer eye, like a warmer neutral eye. And I think I'm just gonna go in pretty basic. I thought about doing a yellow, but I think that might be just a little bit much. So I think I'm gonna do something a little actually for real neutral today. And I'm gonna go in with Jasmine. I'm gonna take this Jasmine here and put some in my crease. And it picks up a nice amount. And it's applying well. It's not too dusty. Main focus. I don't know. It's not too dusty. You can sort of see the slight peach difference there. All right, now let's grab something to darken just a little bit. And I think I'm going to grab this shade Morning Glory right here. It's kind of it's got more of a warm brown look to it. And woof, I think I am gonna tap that one off just a smidge. Yeah, oh, that's very pigmented. But it's also very blendable, so it's not too scary. And I'm just doing the usual basic eye shape for me when I want to do something super quick. I feel like this is going to run down my mouth here any second. All right. Now I'm trying to figure out which shimmer I want to take. I think I want to take this shade Golden Tulipa. And I'm going to grab a flat shadow packing brush. And let's see how this applies dry first, shall we? No, it's not wanting to come up on the brush. All right, so let's see how it looks on the fingertip. Ooh, very shiny. And I don't want to go really overboard with this today. Okay, so that alone provides a little bit of a sheer sparkle, but that's not what I want. I want to find my towel. Got it. Okay, so let's grab some setting spray and put it in the box and see if I can grab some more there. All right, I'm really just kind of digging into that pan there, seeing if I can pull up some more pigment. And let's see if that changes. A little bit. I definitely feel that fallout on my cheek and by my nose. All right, so this shade is probably meant to be more of a topper shade based on my amateur experience here. Can you see that? Yeah, it's just very sheer. That's probably a topper. This is why swatching can be beneficial. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit more on my fingertip and pull in there. As you can probably guess, I did not swatch all of the shades, just a very few. I'm just gonna take a powder brush and brush off some of that. Oh goodness, some of that fallout there. Okay, it's not my favorite, but it's not the worst. So I'm just gonna go back in with this shader brush and pull some of that color in just a little bit more. And then, what do I wanna do for, let's see, let's just pack some of that on there. Let's see. And then I think I'm going to go in with, I normally like to do my eyeliner first, but since I did not know which palette I was going to pull, I'm going to go ahead and make an exception to my own personal rule, and I'm going to go ahead and put my eyeliner on first. And I think I want to take this shade Coffee Bean right here. I'm going to take that shade Coffee Bean and do a little bit of an eyeliner on the under eye. So I have a little Veramona very small C brush, and I'm just going to try to apply this where I would have put eyeliner. Okay. I didn't feel like I picked up too much pigment on my brush, but it did give me some nice color deposit. So this is a very nice shimmer shade. I figure at this point, this palette is almost a year old, so if you wanted to see swatches, you can search YouTube, and there are quite a few creators who have swatches up and available. Okay, so I like this. I like this little bit of a soft neutral. I'm gonna go ahead and recreate the look on the other eye, and we'll be right back. Oh, while I'm gone, I'm not going to touch up my lips or do anything to my lips, just so I can see about the longevity of the wear. So far it has been about, what, 5 minutes, and yeah, it's 5:36, so let me grab this other eye and be right back. All right, all done. I went ahead and I grabbed a nice soft brown eyeliner from the waterline and put on my mascaras. I don't know what this eye is doing. I don't know why my eyelashes have decided to rebel today, but this is where we are. Okay, so this is what it looks like up close. Again, don't mind the mascara, please, because I don't know what happened there. I'm over happy with it. Oh, the lips. I mean, it didn't run like I thought it would, which is a plus. Again, it's not a color that I would have chosen for myself. It's not a color that I really feel comfortable in, but I don't dislike it too much. I don't dislike it enough to just chuck it in the bin like I have with some other lip colors in the past. But yeah, this is it. I feel like this is a nice, soft, quick look. Oh, it only took me 5:44. It only took me 6 minutes to match my eyes and do all the finishing on it, and I'm not mad about it. I feel like it's a nice neutral eye look, a nice peachy orange eye look with some shimmer, just 4 eyeshadows, and I really feel like this eyeshadow palette could be a really lovely neutral option. It has some really pigmented mattes that, I mean, you saw went on really lovely and blended out like a dream. I didn't have to do a whole lot, but I think that this eyeshadow palette is lovely. I think that there are a really nice mix of finishes. I think that there are a nice variety of shades in here, from some of these cool pinks to these warmer tones in here. I think it's a very pretty neutral palette, and I'm not mad about it. I'm actually really excited to play with this some more. If you've seen my most recent video, you know that this is probably just gonna go onto the wheel because I've got some other things coming up to do, but that doesn't make me any less excited to play with it and potentially pull it from my stash and throw it in once a month for some neutral looks. And yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with the look today, and I think that it will be really nice. I feel like I am not disappointed with the price that I paid. The value of my box was $132, $133, $131. I'll have to put it on the screen because I can't find it. I'll also have everything listed and linked below. All of these products are still available on the Odens Eye website, and look around. I know there are codes to save you some money off. I used Angelica's code. I know Butte Bean has a code. Annette's Makeup Corner might have a code. Karen Harris might have a code. There's codes everywhere, so look around and see if maybe one of your favorites has a code. And let me know what you think of this look. It's a little bit different for me. It's not exactly the neutral that I would have chosen, but I did what I did because of the lipstick I had. So I'm not an expert. I just like to play with makeup. So I hope you enjoyed this video today. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I would love to have you hang around the channel. And yeah, I've got some really fun things coming up that I'm excited about. I just posted my, what's it called? Eyeshadows of Shame tag and video, and I'm really excited to draw for the next one. It has me feeling more excited and inspired to play with my makeup again, and that's what we want, right? So let me know if you have tried this brand before. Let me know if you have thought about getting any of these, if you have any of these. Let me know which one looks most interesting to you. I cannot wait to hear about it. And yeah, so until next time, take care. Yeah, so I forgot to tell you, lip gloss is not transfer proof. Keep that in mind.